Morning guys, it's Emily from Novel Novels and welcome to today's video. I've got my autumn colours. This is for autumn books for 2023. Now I am filming this way in advance, but the sun's decided it was going to be a bit hit and miss, so I thought it was probably safer to film in here. I'm filming way in advance. I'm filming this in like the 17th of July because I want to get all the bulk filming done. Because I don't know if you guys can remember way back when, but my July wrap-up part 1 had Thomas interrupting quite a lot. So I thought as many of these videos I could film before they break up for the holidays, the better. So you may see me looking some summery, some not summery. This is kind of like summery t-shirt, but like autumny colours. So, you know, I thought I'd go with the autumn vibe. So I love doing these videos. I've got 9 books that I plan to read in the autumn. I have already decided which month I'm reading them, but I'm not going to tell you because although some of them you'll be able to guess because they are seasonal reads. Ha! No shit Sherlock. Sorry, I do like swearing sometimes. But these are all books that I've got either got the autumn feel to them or books that I specifically want to read. They've got reasons. I'll explain as we're going along what sort of autumny vibes I'm getting out of them. But yes, I am well excited. I love doing seasonal reads. It's proving so much goddamn fun. I love it. So I've got 3 contemporaries. I've got about 4 historical fiction. I've got 1 non-fiction, 1 fantasy, or 2 possible fantasy. Yeah, I think I've got 4 historical fiction actually, because that's just the way I'm going. That's the way I feel. So I'll tell you about it anyway. Me rambling again. First book. This is actually new to my TBR, but it's perfect for the autumn. This is the X Hex. So it'll probably be read October. I'm saying this is going to be October or November. Because at the moment I've got 3 books that I'm definitely reading in November. And it might be that I have to read 4 books off this list in November. Because I think this has got the vibes of the Halloweeny vibes. Ooh. You broke my heart, Reese Penhallow. And we cursed you. You and your whole stupid hotline. Vivian Jones handles the biggest breakup of her life the way any witch would. Vodka, bubble bath and a curse on her ex. That was 9 years ago. Now Reese Penhallow, descendant of the town's founders, breaker of hearts and irritatingly gorgeous, is back. Reese has returned to the quaint town of Graves Glen to recharge the ley lines and make the appearance of the annual fall festival. But when his every move results in calamity, Vivi realises that hexing her ex might not be so harmless after all. As the curse starts to affect the magic of the town, resulting in a murderous wind-up toy, an outraged ghost, Vivi and Reese must put their personal feelings aside and work together to break the curse and save not just the town, but Reese's life. Oh. God, this sounds spooky, but this sounds so freaking amazing. Can't wait to read that. Not supposed to be a witchy kind of person being a Christian, but that does sound quite fun. Then another vibey one, The Dead Romantics by Ashley Poston. I got given this as a gift for Christmas and I'm finally getting to it. But this has actually got rave reviews. It's a TikTok book apparently, like one of those TikTok books. Oh, I love this book, Feeling Breathless. Ali Hazel would like this. Ooh. Florence Day is a ghostwriter with one big problem. She's supposed to be penning swoon-worthy novels for famous romance author, but after a bad breakup, Florence can no longer believe in love. When her strict but undeniably hot new editor, Benji Andor, refuses her extension on a book deadline, Florence prepares to kiss her career goodbye. When tragedy strikes and Florence has to head home, the last thing she expects is to see a ghost at her front door. Not just any ghost, but the stern form of her still very hot and now unrequisitely dead new editor. As sparks begin to fly between them, Florence tells herself she can't be falling for a ghost, even an infuriatingly sexy one. Ooh, ghosty vibes. So this will be like, again, October or November. I'm saying October, November. I'm literally going to feel it. Then to a book that's not ghostly, completely the opposite of those two, but I need to read in the autumn because I've got the next book that's a Christmas book to read in Christmas time, so I've got to read it. Meet Me at Cupcake Cafe by Jenny Colgan. Completely the opposite to those two. Completely. But I've got to read the Christmas book at Christmas, so I've got to read this in November. Come and meet Izzy Randall, the proud owner of the Cupcake Cafe. Izzy Randall can bake, no more than that. Izzy Izzy can create stunning, mouth-wateringly divine cakes. After her childhood spent at her beloved Grandpa Joe's bakery, she has undeniably inherited his talent. When she is made redundant from her safe but dull city job, Izzy decides to seize the moment, armed with recipes from Grandpa, and with her best friends and local bank manager fighting a corner, the Cupcake Cafe opens its doors. This is gonna make me want cakes! Oh, and just secret to say, I can't make cupcakes, I can't bake. That's my sister's jobs, not me. This is going to be completely opposite. This will be a good, fun, this is a September read, 101%, because this is going to be what I'm going to need after having a summer with my children. I'm going to need cupcakes. I'm going to need happy books. Dum, dum, dum. Then, again, very different from the other two, but this looks autumny. The Wild Folk by Sylvia Van Linstein. Charlie gave me this for Christmassy time, and it looks autumny, kind of. It looks autumny. That's my reasoning. In the land of Far Alone, city boy Tim and country girl Comfrey are guided on a quest by two young hares. Oh, this is like fantasy kind of thing. Their task is to save the mystical wild folk from destruction, but the wild folk don't trust humans, and the children face impossible challenges and meet extraordinary creatures as they battle to save the land they love. This again looks really September-y, kind of fighting, cute, middle grade-y, not too much brain power needed. Perfect for September. And it looks gorgeous. And it's not too, even though it looks thick, it's actually only like 400 pages, so. Why have I got two bigger books for bloody September? Am I trying to kill myself? Now, to a book that I can't remember if I think I'm saying this is September, because again, it's the only one that doesn't have a set readathon month. It's The Poison Heart by Kaylin Byron. She wrote when Cinderella is dead, and I bloody love this. I've had this on my shelves for a little while. But again, it's got like the autumny vibes, the green, and apparently this is like the first, I think there's a sequel to this that's out. To break the ancient curse, she must let her powers bloom. Basilis has a gift. She can grow an apple tree from a seed and a heartbeat. Flowers bloom at her touch, and when she inherits an old house, she suddenly has the privacy to test her powers for the first time. But as Bree starts to magic the house its rumbling grounds back to life, she finds she's also inherited generations of secrets. Don't know much more. This looks very, very good. And again, those books will look really September-y vibes. Because they're the ones that mixture of like now to a book that's going to be on my non-fiction November. And this is Alison's Weir book, The Shadow of the Queens. Now, I've got a bit of a negative feeling with Alison Weir's non-fiction books. I love her fiction, but non-fiction I've not had much luck. But this has got rave reviews. Behind every great king stands a queen, and behind every queen a whole court watches on. Over the years of his reign, 6 different women took their place beside King Henry VIII and his wife and queen. But the real stories of the 6 Tudor queen belong to those that lived amongst them. Played out in glittering palaces, whispering courts, these are the tales of the people that loved and served these women. 13 tales from the heart of the Tudor court. This does look interesting. I got given it as a gift for Christmas by one of my subscribers, Fiona. She's not really commented on the books, but she got me this, so I thought this would be a really good non-fiction November one. Then a book that is October through and through, because it's the Diabolical Bones. It's about the Bronte sisters. Yay! I love the Bronte sisters. Oh my god, I loved the first book to this, and now this is the second in the series. This is 1845, and Howarth is in the grip of a freezing winter. Charlotte, Emily, and Anne are rather losing interest in detecting till they hear of a shocking discovery. The bones of a child have been found interred in the walls of a local house, Top Withens Hall, home to the brutish Bradshaw family. When the girls decide to find out more, they're confronted with an increasingly complex and sinister case, leading them to the dark world of the workhouses and poor schools. The Bronte sisters are about to find their most despicable adversary yet, one that would not hesitate to cause them the gravest of harm. Don't hurt the Brontes! I love the Brontes. I can't bloody wait for this. By Bella Ellis, which is literally like a thingy of the sisters. And it's, oh my god, can't wait. Then 2 books you would have heard me talk about. They're actually new books that I've got, but again, they are perfect seasonal reads. The first one was a gift to me, and it's Inmoriam by Alice Wynne, which I think is now going to be another non-fiction November-y book. And that is because I'm going to reread it at sort of the time of remembrance in November. And this is the devastating love story between two young men that moved from sheltered, idyllic public school to the unspeakable horrors of the Western Front. My sister Charlie has told me this will literally break me into a million frigging pieces. It's not too long. It's a beautiful, beautiful hardback that I got given. I nearly bought it full price. When I got given it from the charity shop, it was just amazing. And obviously we know it's set in the World Great War in 1914, and it's got two lovely, it's an LGBTQI romance, and I don't want to know much more. This is a book that's been raved about. It's about two men that really fall in love, and they fall in love in the thing, and then the war happens, and just their lives are torn apart, and it's horrific. The epic tale of both the devastating tragedies of war and the forbidden romance that blew in its grip. Inmoriam is a breathtakingly debut, and oh, it just looks amazing. I can't friggin' wait to read this. It's just, oh, I know it's going to break me. It's going to absolutely break me to shreds, but I can't wait for it. And then last but not least, another book that is just truly, truly autumny. One that I'm buddy reading with my best friend and best sister, Charlie Brooks, from Charlie Book Reads. One of my other booktube besties, Jem from Gemma Books, who I bloody love. It's Wayward by Amina Hart. This has been raved about by quite a few booktubers that I've loved. And I bought this when I was diddly. And I bought it and it was just, it's pink, but it's witchy. It's got the witchy vibes. Kate. There's 3 timelines. I've spoken about this book in so many videos. I can't even link the ones because I can't remember which ones I've watched. It's set 3 timelines. Kate in 2019, which is like the present day. Kate flees London, abandoning everything for Cumbria and Wayward Cottage, inherited from her great aunt. And there's a secret that lurks in the bones of the house, hidden ever since the witch hunts of the 17th century. Then you've got Violet in 1942, which is like wartime. Violet is more interested in collecting insects and climbing trees than in becoming a proper young lady, until a shocking turn of events changes her life forever. Then we've got Altha in 1619, which is like the witchy time. Altha is on trial for witchcraft, accused of killing a local man. Known for her uncanny connection with nature and animals, she's a threat that must be eliminated. But wayward women belong to the wild, they cannot be tamed. I certainly can't be bloody tamed. This looks amazing, it's witchy, it's autumny, I can't wait to read it. I'm reading it with some of my besties. Flipping cannot wait. So, this is not a long video, which I like. This is a fun video, which I love. And I am so flipping excited about all those books. I cannot wait to read them. I have got other books that I know that I'm going to be reading. I've got books that, 2 of them are ones that I know that everyone here has talked about. And I would love to know if you guys can guess 2 that are not on this pile, but ones I will definitely be reading. Alice, I know you can read my mind for which ones I'm talking about. But what books are you looking forward to in October? In autumn? Do you read seasonally? Have you got any books that are set autumny books that you're dead excited about? Have I got it right with these? Which ones are you excited about with those? I love talking to you guys in the comments. You're all amazing. Yes, I'm very excitable. Yes, I'm very happy. Autumn books look great. I am a bit hit and miss with autumn. I love the summer because I love the summer vibes, but I do like the autumn as well. So, yeah. But these books are just ones that I can't wait for. And they're not really too, obviously what the Diabolical Bones is a bit Victober kind of esque, but yeah, I didn't want to share those. But anyway, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you're new to my channel and not subscribed yet, ring on my ding-a-ling. And I'll see you all soon. Bye bye.